In a way it's a tricky question, because the straight answer is because there are good films that audience love. If we, explain you too much, the efforts that are behind, this huge attendance, if we talk about the effects of the system and of good decisions around it, it would be praise for us, but maybe we could put, the real quality of films in shadow. I think that really the good film needs, a good treatment, and success needs an ambience, and talents needs a growing climate to grow. And we tried really as a community or as a audiovisual center to develop a strategy that will boast and help good films to be seen as much as they can, and the result came. Good, so you want me to praise myself, thank you. I didn't reorganize Croatian Audiovisual Center. The Croatian Audiovisual Center was made 5 years ago upon fantastic ideas about a perfect concept, but it didn't work. The concept was complex. It's like a copy of a French concept, contributors, everybody paying, and then the very, very personalized way of distributing this money, and so on and so on. And it didn't work. Corporations boycotted the system, so some muscle was needed really to make corporations paid. And besides muscle, there was very huge national strategy, very neat, very clear, that we developed, that we've been talking about 2 years ago, and so everybody said it's nice, will it work? Now, two years later, we can say yes, it works. We had recent attendance, for about 16 times, from 20,000 to 350,000 visitors, and we have really some kind of European visibility and worldwide visibility with what we are doing. Also, there is a rebate model that's working, and I think it's nice. We kind of feel that this job can be dealt with in a creative way. We are mostly filmmakers, we are practical people, and a little bit stupid, crazy people, visionaries, and somehow this having crazy ideas, made a profit to us, because they work. Sometimes they do. The beginner's luck, maybe. It's been 2 years ago that Croatia adopted a tax incentive model, or the cash rebate model, to speak straight. That's giving 20% back of local spend, to the local, to the international and local productions that involve some hard money. And hopefully it really works fine. I mean, the Ministry of Finance is following us in that, and it goes rather orderly. We have about 5 major installments after the job was done. So we really saw our system working throughout the recent year, and we are very happy with that. And now we are receiving new jobs and expecting the new assignments, and we are expecting really this business to grow. It's very important for us, and also, although it takes some additional effort, the fact that basically the Film Center is both dealing with selective support, which goes to the creation, which goes to this cultural aspect, although not without the economical impact, and then on the other hand we are dealing also with this economical thing, which is, purely business, almost purely business, which is a rebate. But by putting these two supports, kind of state aids, together, we are really enriching the potential of production, and also we can say at the end of every year to the government or to our contributors, look how much of money we earned, Maybe we wasted some money in a beautiful way on some brilliant experimental cinema and stuff like that, but on the other hand, look the money that state treasury earned, look the money that industry earned, and in short, our definition is that we made for our state to have a national film production for zero money. The challenge is the admittance entrance of Croatia into the European Union, because the European Union is about to make some possible mistakes during the WTO trade negotiations, bilateral trade negotiations with the United States of America. Also, we are not very lucky with we were not lucky, and now we are not happy with the draft of the European Convention of the Communication and Cinema on state aids, etc. This is one dimmed sphere, ideological sphere, which can potentially really harm some of the key measures that we are implying to not only to prevent our domestic production, but really to create our local economy. The most of financial people in Europe and most of economical people in Europe do not really understand that the diversity and cultural exemption is not only the cultural instrument, it's an economical instrument too. It is the basis of one economy which is different to the economy of exploiting the oil, but is an economy point which gives revenues, creates jobs, and creates immense benefit even for the states, tax funds and state budgets. And now it's all a little bit in peril, and we are somehow tired after all these local battles that we had, that now we must embrace this one that we're going to share with the new community we are entering as a country.